I would say that I've had trouble with allergies and sinuses for years. I think I've had been taking Zyrtec and Flonase for probably at least 20 years, if not more, because I taught school for 31 years, and a good portion of that time I know I was using those for sinus congestion as well as other allergy symptoms and what have you.
What other symptoms did you have? One was congestion. What is there any other you can describe?
Sometimes I would have a lot of sneezing, itching, watery eyes, that kind of thing.
So you also had congestion and some headaches?
Yes, I used to have sinus headaches quite a bit in this part of my face. I used to say I could tell when the weather was changing because it would feel like as the barometer went up and down, my head was going in and out or feeling real pressure like in a vice or something from sinus headaches and things like that.
So when you used to take your nasal spray and the pills, how much they used to help your symptoms?
Well, I thought they were helping pretty well, but I would still have occurrences of some of those things, the sinuses, the drainage in my throat. When I was teaching, I used to usually lose my voice about twice a year because of drainage related to allergies, even though I was taking my medicine and things.
So around 3 months back, we did some intervention. We did something for your sinus symptoms. What did we? Would you share us your story?
I was in to see you because I was having some bad coughing spells, and we changed my blood pressure medicine as one possible remedy to that. And the other thing we did was we stopped the Zyrtec and the Flonase, and you started having me do the McKenzie
neck exercises.
Yeah,
that is the retraction
on a regular basis.
How often did you do those exercises?
I was doing them about every hour. I would try to set my phone to remind me to do it, so that if I was busy doing something, I had the timer go off on my phone, and if I was in a place where I could do it, I would do it. Sometimes I would do it when I would go to the restroom because it was more private and wasn't as obvious to other people that I was doing this strange thing with my neck. So I can't say I definitely did it every hour, but I was trying to do it every hour.
And how many reps were you doing?
Sometimes I was holding it for about a minute, and sometimes I would do 10 or 20 to or fro. I kind of varied it after talking with you that it was okay to kind of do a mixture of both. And
so what did you notice after you stopped your pills and after doing your neck exercises?
I noticed I feel like I don't have the congestion back in my sinuses as much. I don't feel a lot of drainage. I feel like I can breathe through both sides of my nose at the same time, where often, even when I was on the medicine, it was like one side was working and the other side wasn't because it was full of gook, for lack of a better word. So it has seemed to help. I still have some development of like mucus or well, the kids call them boogers and stuff in this part of my nose, but I don't feel like it's backing my head. And so I feel like my head is clear. I haven't noticed as many headaches, and our weather has been changing up and down like crazy this winter, so I haven't felt a lot of that in my head like I used to. My nose doesn't feel quite as dry. Sometimes it would get real sore because it would feel so dry.
Yeah, part of it is also, those nasal sprays, they dry up your nose. So that also. So for how long you've been without any of your sinus spray and the medicines now?
It's been about 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
And it seems to be doing quite a bit better. I've been
Cool.
kind of amazed,
Yeah.
you know, after being on the medication for so long
Yeah.
to have just doing this exercise kind of help even more than the other stuff.